وفيه جمع من شئتنا محبينا، وفيه محموم إلا وفرج الله همه، ولا مغموم إلا وكشف الله غمه، ولا طالب حاجة إلا وقضى الله حاجته. فقال علي عليه السلام: وزو الله فزنا وسودنا، وكذلك شيعتنا فازوا وسودوا في الدنيا والآخرة ورب الكعبة.
بر محمد وآل محمد صلوات. باغ جہاں سر خیلت امل بنین ہے، باغ جہاں سے رحلت امل بنین ہے، اے مومنوں شہادت امل بنین ہے، باغ جہاں سے رحلت بیٹے بھی قتل ہو گئے، سرور نہیں بچے، بیٹے بھی قتل ہو گئے، سرور نہیں بچے، سوچو تو کیا مصیبتیں امل بنین ہے، زاروں قطار روتے ہیں، بیمار کربلا پیش نظر جو غربت امل بنین ہے، کٹوا کے ہاتھ اپنے بچانا حسین کو، کٹوا کے ہاتھ اپنے بچانا حسین کو، عباس کو ہدایت امل بنین ہے، عباس کو ہدایت زہرا کرے گی ان کی شفاعت بروز حشر، حاصل جنہیں شفاعت امل بنین ہے، صدمے اٹھا اٹھا کے جہاں سے گزرتے گئی صدمے اٹھا اٹھا کے جہاں سے گزر گئی پر درد کیا شہادت امول بنین ہے پر درد کیا شہادت سب جا چکا ہے قافلہ گھر میں اب خسان سب جا چکا ہے قافلہ گھر میں اب اے خسان صغرا ہے اور غربت امول بنین ہے صغرا ہے اور غربت امول بنین ہے باغ جہاں سے رحلت امول بنین ہے اے مومنو شہادت امول بنین ہے باغ جہاں سے رحلت پر محمد وآل محمد صلوات
بر محمد وآل محمد صلوات کربلا سے جو کبھی کربلا سے جو کبھی ہو کہ ہوا آتی کربلا سے جو کبھی ہو کہ ہوا آتی ہے کسی معصوم کی ہچکی کی صدا آتی ہے ہاں دھڑکتا نہ ہو مرکز میں کہیں کئے بیروبا ہاں دھڑکتا نہ ہو مرکز میں کہیں کئے بیروبا علی اس گئے علی اس گئے کی صدا آتی ہے
کوئی بیمار نہ پڑتا ہو تہجد کی نماز، کوئی بیمار نہ پڑتا ہو تہجد کی نماز، رات کو بیڑیوں کی، رات کو بیڑیوں کی کیوں یہ صدا آتی ہے؟ کون سوتا ہے کنارے تیرے اے نہر فرات، کون سوتا ہے کنارے تیرے اے نہر فرات، تیری مٹی سے ابھی بوئے وفا آتی ہے۔ ماں سمجھتی ہے دلہن لاؤں گی، آیا ہے شباب، ماں سمجھتی ہے دلہن لاؤں گی، آیا ہے شباب، شے سمجھتے ہیں کہ بے کی قضا آتی ہے، شے سمجھتے ہیں کہ بے کی قضا آتی ہے، کربلا سے جو کبھی ہو کہ ہوا آتی ہے۔ پرماد والے محصلات
پر محمد وال محمد صلوات۔
رب العالمین، الصلاۃ والسلام وتحیۃ والاکرام علی البشیر النذیر والسراج المنیر خاتم الانبیاء والمرسلین سیدنا و نبینا و حبیب قلوبنا ابی القاسم المصطفیٰ محمد ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين ولعنة الله على أعدائهم ومنكر فضائلهم وغاصب حقوقهم أجمعين إلى آن قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد فقد قال الله الحكيم في محكم كتابه المجيد وقوله الحق بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن الناس من يشري نفسه ابتغاء مرضات الله والله رؤوف بالعباد. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Praise be to the Lord who gave us this opportunity to gather in the remembrance of the mother who lost all of her sons for the sake of Aba Abdullah. It is truly an honor to celebrate the life that is the life of Bibi Ummul Baneen. But before we do that, I want us to follow the guidance of Rasulullah, where he says, ornament your gatherings by remembering Ali ibn Abi Talib. زينا مجالسكم بذكر علي ابن أبي طالب فإن ذكره ذكري وذكري ذكر الله وذكر الله عبادة. The Muslim world accuses us, and it has accused us for over a millennia. And to a certain extent, it's a valid accusation. They say that, you Shias, you talk about Ali ibn Abi Talib too much. You sit, you talk about Ali. You stand, you talk about Ali. You meet anyone, you say Ali. What is this? Do you have no one else to talk about? Well, firstly, I want to ask these people that bring me someone who's better than Ali and you'll see me talking about him. Allama Zamir Akhtar Marhum, in his last days, he said something which was worthy of pondering, right? And Imam Ali alayhi salam, he said that one of the rules of justice is ita kulli zi haqqin haqqa, that you give the rightful person his right. So I am giving the person who said these words his right by giving him credit. In the last days of his life, when someone said that we will talk about Ali in our gatherings, why don't you start talking about our people in your gatherings? He gave a really beautiful response. He said what? He said that, okay, we'll do that, but the problem is that for the past 1400 years, we've been trying to reach the end of the Fazail of Ali, but we haven't even scratched the surface. If we ever finish the Fazail of Ali, then we'll think about anyone else's Fazail. But I'll give you another aqli dalil, right? Say someone gives you a loan of $1 billion. I don't know why you would need $1 billion, but say he gave you $1 billion and it was for a worthy cause, right? And we're not able to pay it off. We go to the court and there's a settlement. The court says, what? Well, you pay in installments. You pay whatever you can afford, and that you can afford is $5. $5 a month, I'll pay you till I pay off that $1 billion loan. Now let me ask you sincerely, how many generations would it take for us to pay off that $1 billion loan? Right? Similar is the case of Amir al-Mu'mineen. What has Ali given us and what has he taken from us? Maybe a few bags of barley, maybe a few bags of salt, right? That is all Mawla Ali took from us. But what has he given us? He's given us the reason to live. He's taught us the way to pray. He taught us the way to remember Allah. He gave us the children who saved Islam. He gave us the children. He gave us the child, the master, because of whom this earth is on its axis. If it wasn't for the son of Ali, the world would have been destroyed. Is it not? So we know we can't pay off the debt that Amirul Mu'mineen gave us. That loan, we can never pay it off. But we yet try by doing his zikr, by remembering him, so that Allah doesn't put us amongst the ungrateful ones. Yes? Please recite aloud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Ya Ali. Allah has created two groups, right? One that has the love of Amirul Mu'mineen in it. And the other type of people are who? Who have the hate of Amirul Mu'mineen in it. This seeds of love and the seeds of hate have been flourishing from the time of Rasulullah. It can be traced back to the first time Imam Ali volunteered publicly to be the helper of Rasulullah. When was that time? Zul Ashira, right? When Rasulullah asked his family members, who will help me? The person who will help me will be my helper, my Khalifa, my Wali, and my brother, right? Who got up? Imam Ali got up. He got up 3 times, and when he declared himself as the helper of Rasulullah, the kuffar were worried. They thought that without a helper, Muhammad, Rasulullah's message would go unheard. But now that there was a helper, there was someone to help deliver this message, and they got scared. What was the kuffar strategy? To the men, they said what? Rasulullah, God forbid, is a liar, don't listen to him. To the women, they said what? Rasulullah is a magician. Women of the time were scared of magicians. They didn't want to listen to Rasulullah anymore. And to the children, they said, what? Na'uzu billah, that this man is majnoon. And then what did they do? They put rocks in their hands and they said, whenever you see this man, pelt him with rocks. Abuse him. Whenever these people saw Rasulullah, these kids, they started laughing, making fun of him, throwing rocks at him. One day, when Rasulullah returned home, his uncle saw him covered in blood. Right? Hazrat Abu Talib saw Rasulullah covered in blood. He got up. He was what? The chief of Bani Hashim. He was the commander of Quraysh. He was the safekeeper of Kaaba. He got up with all his grandeur. He went to the house of Abu Sufyan. He knocked. He said, tell these children to leave my nephew alone. Right? Abu Sufyan said, oh, Abu Talib, this is a matter of children. You don't get involved. You don't bring yourself to the level of children. Right? Abu Talib, came home, he said that now I will send a child to face this children. Imam Ali alayhi salam himself says, I used to follow Rasulullah like a baby camel follows its mother. How does a baby camel follow its mother? When you see a camel and its baby walking, you'll only find one set of footprints because the baby puts its foot on the footprint of his mother. That is the way Imam Ali started following Rasulullah. And one day, when one of these children saw Rasulullah and wanted to throw a stone, Imam Ali stopped him. He said, stop, I'm giving you a warning. Right? He stopped the child, but when the child didn't stop, now Ali got up and he fought these children. And how did he fight? When one child came, he went flying. When the second child came, he went running. When all the children came, they all went home crying.